pretty random topics to talk about there. Food. But I guess we could get into a little bit of that. Because I did have a study just yesterday that was talking about the signs of the end. You know, the end times, are we living in them, and how do we know? How do we know that we're living in the end times? That's one thing, that's a topic that's discussed a lot within Christianity, right? I mean, some might go on to say, sure, things are bad, but there are also scriptures that point out things that people would be saying, well, these are the same things that have gone on since the days of our forefathers, right? So everything is going just as it was back then, too. Well, here's another thing. Jesus prophesied, and his apostles and stuff like that were asking him questions about what determining signs, like what would determine his presence, for one, his presence in heaven, and the signs that would tell you whether or not, like, the end was near. And there were the signs that we're currently seeing unfold right now. All the wars, the rumors of wars, the pestilences, the hunger. We see people being disloyal, disobedient to parents. We see haughtiness, blasphemers, people who are unopen to agreement on things, slanderers, puffed up with pride, lovers of pleasures rather than lovers of God. We're seeing pretty much all of these things unfolding right before our eyes. People being lovers of themselves. Social media, that's exactly what a lot of that is, to be honest. You see a lot of people posting selfies pretty much every single day, and they're getting fame for it or whatever they get for it. People doing vlogs every single day. I'm not talking about these kind of vlogs where I'm trying to start a discussion and it's not about me. I'm not really trying to get like any recognition or anything for it. It's just me presenting something, and it's not like I do these every single day. You know, and I would consider this to be something that's like, oh yeah, he's in love with himself, so if he decides to record himself in a camera. But that's a completely different thing. I'm talking about people who go out of their way, who are seeking attention, right? Solely just for the fact that they want it for themselves. You know what I mean? They have a selfish desire, a lot of selfish intent. I don't do these things for selfish reasons. Anyway. But yeah, the coming of his presence, or his presence in heaven, will be the signs that we are currently seeing unfold right now. And I'll put all the scriptures up that I can. I'll put links to things, links in the description down below. And I'll put the cards up too. I'll put some of the cards, you know, maybe some videos or something that might point out things too. It might give you a little more insight. That's what I'll say. Maybe not necessarily videos that is by the official Jehovah's Witness organization, but still videos that contain very good and insightful information, still pertaining to what Jehovah's Witnesses believe. Just like the blogs, just like anything that I post, you know, this is stuff that is definitely geared towards finding out what, you know, is really true. You know, I'm not trying to post stuff up that's going to mislead people. So it might not be necessarily stuff that's through the website itself. But I would definitely encourage you to go to the website if you want to do more research on it. Get it from the source, you know what I mean? You know, all the detractors and all the people that are out there, misguided people, misguided sheep, lost sheep, other folks out there who are always going to try to lead you elsewhere. They're going to try to say, well, why go through the website? That's all controlled. They're trying to control. I don't understand where they get that. I mean, am I the one? Am I controlled right now? I must be controlled. You know, me trying to, you know, talk about the truth openly to people on the internet who obviously could judge me and do whatever the heck they want, say whatever the heck they want to me. You'd think that they would really be trying to suppress me and try to keep me, if they really didn't want this kind of information coming out, they didn't want me to talk, and they didn't want me to say anything, they'd be really trying to get me to, like, you know, stay quiet, you know. There's none of that happening. None of that is happening within the organization. People choose to stay to themselves. There's one thing. It's either, when it comes to the difference between being controlled and being told to shut up versus just wanting to stay out of things, right? Just wanting to stay away from certain people and stay away from certain things by yourself because of your Bible-trained conscience. You do not want to get involved with certain people because you know that they're going to lead you astray and you know that it's wrong. You know what I mean? There's a difference. So that's one thing you got to keep in mind with all this stuff. So, but yeah, I would definitely encourage people to do research, do what they can, find the truth. I'll try to help wherever I can, but that's up to you whether you decide to look elsewhere or, you know. Anyway, I'm at my destination again, and I'd like to thank you for stopping by, as always, and yeah, have a nice one. Gotta take her easy. And do stuff that internet people might do if you choose to do it. But I'm not saying that you have to do it because, again, I'm not seeking that, to be honest. But yeah, if you want to, you can. Stay up to date on certain things.